lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her, she hugged back. Like the sailor said, quote,
hey.
Ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep, I keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's sunshine enough to spread.
Ah, here comes everyone.
It's just like
Hi,
the
everybody.
fella said. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head?
Oh, thanks, Carrie. Yes, my hair just keeps getting bigger and bigger with each passing week of the pandemic. Well, everybody, we're listening to a great performer who I admire a lot, great Douglas Roger. I always call him Doug. That's what his friends know him as. But I wanted to highlight Doug this week. You know, I always start by playing a track by one of my talented friends. And Doug is just unbelievably talented and also just unbelievably just kind and nice. He's one of the good ones. And I wanted to highlight Doug because not only does he have a great album out, he also is doing fantastic Facebook Live shows every Saturday night. So if you like my shows, I really recommend going and checking out Doug's shows because you'll have a great time. I was listening to one this Saturday night. I was dancing around my kitchen as I was making dinner. Lots of fun. Oh, well, the song is going to end soon.
Yeah, tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head?
Oh, thanks, Doug. I'm going to put up a link so that everybody can find Doug in his shows. Saturday nights, they're wonderful. Well, welcome everybody. It's another Tuesday night Facebook Live show. Yay, and the crowd goes wild. Hooray. Oh, so this week we're revisiting, I'm going to move this cord before I trip over it. Pardon me. All right. So this week we're going to be revisiting one of the charities that I've highlighted before, but the need for their services keeps coming back, unfortunately, and so that's Feeding America. Feeding America is a coalition of food banks all over the country, and so rather than asking people to donate to my local food bank, which is the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank, I'm just asking everybody to please make a donation either to your local food bank or to Feeding America, and then that donation will be redistributed to where it's most needed across the country. So, anyway, well, I see we've got more people in. Oh, thank you everybody for joining. So, you know, it's the summer, and if everything had gone according to plan, right about now, I would have been doing final preparations for taking a big trip, but things have not gone according to plan, and so I am not doing that. I'm here in my apartment in Los Angeles singing songs for all of you, which is really wonderful, but I thought it would be kind of fun to do a virtual world tour together. So, and by the way, I'm experimenting this week. We're going to be doing an extra long show to see, can I do that? So I hope you stick with me for the whole show. And if you have to jump off because you're expecting a half-hour show, I won't be offended. Don't worry about that. You can come back and watch the rest when it's posted. So we're going to do a whirlwind tour around the world together. And I think that's all I have to say about that. Let's get going. Oh, and I've got my little suitcase, too. See? I've got my suitcase packed and everything. Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some examples, there's fun in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come with me, let's float down to Peru. Once I get you up there where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear angels cheer 'cause we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. You just say the words and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, let's fly Fly with me, let's take off to the moon. Once I get you up there where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear angels cheer 'cause we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. You just say the words and we'll beat those birds down Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. Oh, I see Carrie's got her passport. Thank you, Carrie, for bringing your passport because we're going to follow the rules. What? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, let's see. It's been a little bit boring and depressing, so I think let's start our first stop on our tour. A foggy day in London town had me low, had me down, and America's bottom tea. Yay! London. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got a question for Andy. I know Andy is watching. See, this is the nice thing about having friends who are professional sound engineers. How is my sound tonight? Because it sounds very loud here, but I can't tell. When I did my sound check, it sounded right, but I don't know. Oh. Well, that song was written by the Gershwin brothers, George and Ira, and I have nothing bad to say about the Gershwin brothers. They were wonderful. They were great people, and they wrote great songs. But I did have something kind of negative to say about Mr. Cole Porter. Oh, thank you, Andy. I did have something kind of negative to say about Mr. Cole Porter a few shows ago, and some of you have not let me live that down since. So, okay, fine. Noted. So I'm going to do a Cole Porter song that's a really nice song, and I have nothing bad to say about it. So there. See, the phone doesn't even want to start now. It's like, that was the worst transition ever. I love Paris in the springtime. I love Paris in the fall. I love Paris in the summer when it sizzles. I love Paris in the winter when it drizzles. I love Paris every moment of the year. I love Paris. Why, oh, why do I love Paris? 'Cause my love is here. I love Paris every moment of the year. I love Paris. Why, oh, why do I love Paris? 'Cause my love is here. There we go. Cole Porter song all about Paris, where he used to live. And yeah, Cole Porter lived in Paris. You probably all knew that. Okay. Andy says music down a little bit. Okay, thank you, Andy. Okay, so where are we going next? See, I've completely lost. I need a map. I need a map in front of me. Oh, I know where we're going next. Where are we going next? Oh, I know where we're going next. You know, one of the things about traveling, I think, is that we get in our heads, especially like these places that are so iconic that we see in movies and in stories, we get in our heads what they're going to be like based on that fantasy. And then you go, and sometimes they're incredible and even better than you were expecting. And then other times you get there and you get to the airport and the first thing you see is a McDonald's or a Starbucks. And that kind of ruins it a little bit. So this is a song sort of about that. It's going to start in a second. A girl went back to Napoli because she missed the scenery, the native dancers and the charming songs. But wait a minute, something's wrong. Hey, mambo Italiano. Hey, mambo Italiano. Go, go, go. Mixed up Siciliano. Oh, you calabrese do the mambo like a crazy. Hey, mambo, don't wanna tarantella. pizza with the fishy baccalare. Hey, Cuba, I love how you dance rumba. Take some advice, my son, to learn how to mambo. If you're gonna be square, you ain't gonna go nowhere. Hey, mambo, mambo Italiano. Hey, mambo, mambo Italiano. Go, go, Joe, shake like a Giovanni. Hello, casa dice get you happy in the pizza when you mambo Italiano. Baby, shake it, 'cause I love it when you take me. I'ma say a stopper or I'm gonna tell your papa. Is that true? You don't have to go to the school. Just make go with the beat, bambino. It's like a vino. Kid, you're good looking, but you don't know what is cooking. Tell ya, hey, mambo, mambo Italiano. Hey, mambo, mambo Italiano. Go, go, Joe, mixed up Siciliano. It's so delicious. Everybody come capisce how to mambo Italiano. That's nice. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that song. Oh, the internet is forever, and that is going to be out there. But it's a fun song. And I love Rosemary Clooney. That was a Rosemary Clooney song. Well, I think it is time to talk about one of my very favorite cities in the world. You know, there's certain places I think that when we travel, we find them and we love them and we fall in love and we keep coming back to them, and they kind of become like our second homes. And when we go, it's like we know every street and we know our way around just as much as we would our own neighborhoods. And so this is a song about my city like that. beautiful song, isn't it? Oh, that was by Vernon Duke, the great Vernon Duke. You know what? I wasn't actually going to tell this story, but I decided I'm going to tell this story because it happened in New York, and it has to do with Vernon Duke. So there was back up. When I go to New York, one of the hotels that I stay at a lot is directly across the street from Lincoln Center, because of course it's directly across the street from Lincoln Center. And what's at Lincoln Center is the Lincoln Center Library, which is, if you're ever looking for me in New York, start there, because I'm probably in there digging around through their sheet music collection, grabbing copies of obscure things. So there was this very obscure piece of sheet music that I wanted for my very first cabaret show that was by Vernon Duke. And I knew that they had a copy there. And I had a very, very short window of time to actually get to that library to get my sheet music. And my plane was a little bit late. And so I got there. I basically threw my stuff in the corner of the hotel room and ran across the street to Lincoln Center, to the library, all the way across the plaza, up the stairs, into the sheet music section where it was waiting for me, because I had called ahead and grabbed my sheet music and got my copies, and they pretty much turned the lights off on me. And anyway, it was a funnier story at the time. It's probably not that funny now, but whatever. I'm going to tell that story. It was a good story. Maybe you just had to be there. Anyway, that's New York. Here's another song about New York. This is by Irving Berlin. It's not that one. It's not the one about Harlem. Let's go slumming, take me slumming. Let's go slumming on Park Avenue. Let us hide behind a pair of fancy glasses and make faces when a member of the classes passes. Let's go smelling where they're dwelling, sniffing everything as they do. Let us go to it. They do it. Why can't we do it too? Let's go slumming, no slumming on Park Avenue. Go stare at the rich people. I mean, come on, everybody does that, right? We've got Beverly Hills right down the street. Everybody comes, does that. Well, all right. Not every city that you might go to is as exciting as New York or as Paris or Rome or wherever you've been, London. But it's all kind of, I think, in your perspective as to what's a fun and exciting place to be. Now that's setting up this song. When Louis came home to his flat, he hung up his coat and his hat. He gazed all around, but no one really found. He said, where could Flossie be at? A note on the table he spied. He read it just once, then he cried. It read, Louis dear, it's too slow for me here, so I think I'm done for a ride. will meet me in St. Louis, Louis. Meet me at the fair. I have been hanging on to that track ever since I did my Judy Garland show, so I finally got it in. Yay! Well, since we're in the Midwest, and we're in that kind of a mood, grab a little water before it starts. This is a song for Emma, who is out there watching. It's all about where Emma is from. Chicago, Chicago, that toddling town. Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you around. Bet your bottom dollar you lose the blues in Chicago, the town that Billy Sunday could not shut down. On State Street, that great street, I just want to say, they do things they don't do on Broadway. You'll have the time of your life. I met a man who danced with his wife in Chicago, Chicago, my hometown. Chicago, Chicago, that toddling town. Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you around, and you'll love it. Bet your bottom dollar you lose the blues in Chicago, the town that Billy Sunday could not shut down. On State Street, that great street, I just want to say, they do things they would never do on Broadway. You'll have the time of your life. I met a man who danced with his wife in Chicago, 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 Emma's hometown. There you are, Emma. And actually, you know what? I just realized right behind me is a picture that I took of Chicago. It's a picture that I took of Chicago when I was there, right before it tried to kill me with lightning, because that's what Chicago does. Well, let's see what we've got. Oh, I see Carrie says that I should do Hard-Hearted Hannah, the Vamp of Savannah. Well, Miss Carrie Bible, who is from Savannah, I don't have that song for you, but I do have another one. Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, a song arms reach out to me. Other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams, I see the road leads back to you. Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my Other arms reach out to me. Other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams, I see the road always leads back to you. Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. There you are, Miss Carrie Bible from Savannah, Georgia. It's a song for you. I hope you liked it. Oh, and I see that we've got a nice comment from Miss Louisa. Hello, Miss Louisa. And your brother and sister, there's only two of them. I don't know why I was saying brothers and sister. Daria, Peter, if you're watching, hello to you too. Oh, no, Louisa, you know what? I don't know. I mean, if there's a song that I'm doing that you know, you can sing along with it, but I don't know that I'm going to do a song that you know that you can sing along with it. But let me think about that for the next time, okay? By the way, if anybody is watching, Louisa's my goddaughter, and she is 5 years old, about to be 5. She's getting so big. I'm getting so old. Anyway, I think we've had enough of our tour around the United States, and it is time to take ourselves off somewhere else. Maybe. Somewhere else. Go, track, go. Oh, it's not going. Go! That didn't work so well. There we go. No? Uh-oh. Oh, pause for technical difficulties. See, I thought I was going to be so cool and do a, lead in. And it's just going to be awesome. There you go. I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore. Leave the others waiting on faraway shores. Out on the briny with the silver monsters drinking and shiny sunmoon, melting your heart of stone. I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Well, this song, it was written by the incomparable Frank Lesser. Most people know Frank Lesser from his musical Guys and Dolls, but he also wrote a ton of music for musicals during the 40s and 50s. I've sung some of his stuff before. And this particular song was written for a movie musical. It was written for Neptune's Daughter in 1947, which starred Esther Williams, swimming sensation. But it was never used in the film because the censors had kind of a problem with it. They thought that it was an illicit affair. Yeah. Anyway, but an interesting thing about that movie and the rest of the soundtrack to that movie is that it featured the feminist, anti-feminist Christmas song, Baby It's Cold Outside. So apparently, under the Hays Code, roofies were fine. Taking a trip, not so much. What could you do? I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, up to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore, and leave the others waiting on multiple faraway shores, out on the brine with a moon big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, to myself alone. To myself alone. Oh, well, let's keep this party going, shall we? Where are we off to next, I wonder? Don't know, apparently. Travel delays, that always happens. Brazil, where stars were entertaining June. We stood beneath an amber moon and softly murmured, someday soon we kissed and clung together then. Tomorrow was another day. The morning found me miles away, with still a million things to say. And now, when twilight dims the sky above, recalling thrills of our love, there's one thing I'm certain of: return I will to old Brazil. And the check just ends. Anyway. Wow, I told you it was going to be a whirlwind, folks. I hope that everybody can keep up. Well, let's see. Thank you, everybody. I see we have so many donations today. Thank you so much, everybody, for supporting Feeding America and the coalition of food pantries all over the country. I'm going to change water. Because, yes, I have. I've learned. See, I drink so much water that I have learned to just have another one ready. As you know, the need just keeps right on going along with this pandemic. So thank you so much, everybody who was able to donate to Feeding America. Like I said, if you want to just make a donation to your local food pantry, that's wonderful too. And every little bit helps. And if you're not in a position to donate, that is absolutely fine. I hope that you've enjoyed this evening with us and all of this wonderful time that we have together every other Tuesday now with these shows. Well, I'm going to get a little bit more water before I do this next one. So, as we come back in for a landing, I thought, ooh, don't fall over. Okay, there we go. So you have, ooh, okay, I'm going to put that there. Anyway, so as we come back in for a landing, I was going through my sheet music collection the other day, like I do, and I found this absolutely beautiful one from my collection. Where's my camera? There's my camera. There's my camera. Faraway Places, which is a little bit of an obscure song. It's a very beautiful one, though. And it's a very beautiful cover, too, that I love. So I think I might actually just put this one up on my wall. I have a little wall that I display all of my travel pictures on, which I moved them over behind me today so that we can have some inspiration for our travel journey. But I love this song so very much, I thought I would do it here. And I can use my sheet music and cheat a little bit, because I am not above that. Not at all. Faraway places, strange that a lovely song? So that was by Joan Whitney and Alex Kramer. And I don't think that I know any other songs that they wrote. But if that was the only song that they ever wrote together, I say that is enough because it is a wonderful song. 1948. And yes, they are calling me all of those places out there that I want to go. Oh, after this is over, I'm just going to be out there traveling everywhere and seeing everybody. But you know, it is awfully nice. I'm going to put it this way. It is awfully nice, though, to come home after traveling every place. And I'm a Northern California girl, so there's really one place that I can think of that's home for me. And I see that my friend in Germany, Benjamin, is watching, which is crazy because it's like the middle of the night there. What are you, a vampire? It's amazing. Thank you for watching. But you asked me, was I going to do a song about Berlin? Well, I'm not going to do a song about Berlin, unfortunately, because I didn't find a track that I really liked for songs that I know. However, this song covers your bases, my friend, because as I've mentioned before, I'm a huge fan of the work of a composer from the Weimar era, Walter Uhrmann, and his writing partner Bronislaw Kapper. And this is a song that they wrote for a movie after they came to Hollywood, and it was sung by Jeanette MacDonald. So there we go. We've got our Berlin connection in there. There we go. And we're going to do it just like good old Jeanette MacDonald did it in the movie. Talk about where I'm from. San Francisco, welcome me home again. You let no stranger wait outside your door. San Francisco, here is your wandering one, saying I wonder no more. Other places only make me love you best. Tell me you're the heart of all the golden West. San Francisco, welcome me home again. I'm coming home to go roaming no more. Yeah, I'm a dork. I'm gonna do this song. It only takes a tiny corner of this big old world to make a place we love. My home upon the hill, I find I love you still. I've been away, but now I'm back to tell you. San Francisco, welcome me home again. You let no stranger wait outside your door. San Francisco, here is your wandering one, saying I wander no more. Other places only make me love you best. Tell me you're the heart of all the golden West. San Francisco, welcome me home again. I'm coming home to go roaming no more. Ready? I told you I was going to do it exactly the way she did in the movie. Hold on to your socks, guys. Crowd goes wild. Oh, applause. What encore? Encore, I hear no one saying, or maybe typing. Encore? Well, if you insist. So, all right, no, I'm cheating. So this song, I promised my dear friend Susie, who is watching, I promised her that I was going to do this song, and since it has nothing to do with my theme, I'm sticking it on at the end as an encore for her. So there's a little explanation with this. Oh, there we go. Now Susie's saying encore. See, there we go. Encore. So our church is, Pastor Amy, if you're watching, I know you sometimes do. Hello, Pastor Amy. So our church decided it would be awfully fun to just take a little break from all of the sadness and the chaos and have Christmas in July. So our pastor just deemed it to be Christmas, and we had a wonderful service last Sunday where we sang all of the Christmas songs that you could think of, and some people actually went and decked their houses out and put on their Christmas finery, and it was really, really fun. And when it was announced that we were going to be doing this, Susie asked me, would I sing this song? And I said, well, Susie, this song literally popped into my head the second it was announced, because I'm me. Yeah, of course I'm going to do this song for you. So, it's by Jerry Herman, and it's from the musical Mame, which one of these days I will star in. Oh, yes, I will. Absolutely. Haul out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stocking, I may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't snowed a single flurry, but Santa dear, we're in a hurry. So climb down the chimney, put up the brightest string of lights I've ever seen. Slice up the fruitcake, it's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For I've grown a little leaner, grown a little colder, grown a little sadder, grown a little older, and I need a little angel sitting on my shoulder. I need a little Christmas now. Haul out the holly, for once I taught you all to live each living day. Fill up the stocking, even though it's 4 months till Thanksgiving Day now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't snowed a single flurry, but Santa dear, we're in a hurry. So climb down the chimney, put up the brightest string of lights I've ever seen. Slice up the fruitcake, it's time we tongue some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For we need a little music, need a little laughter, need a little singing, ringing through the rafter, and we need a little snappy, happy ever after. We need a little Christmas now. Oh my God, Susie, this song never ends. Haul out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stocking, I may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinning. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. We need a little Christmas now. There you go. There's your song, Susie. And that's your show for this week. Oh, so I will see everybody again in 2 weeks. Play down again as we leave. See everybody again in 2 weeks for another wonderful show. And I have no idea what my theme will be. So tune in and find out. Good night, everybody.